Hello, and welcome to BA101. I am Bethany. I am the recruiter here at Hire Dragons, and I am happy to be presenting today's presentation, which is what is a BA? BA101, all of those. And a BA is simply a brand ambassador, and I will go over what that is. I will also go over what's a dragon, which is super exciting. So I'm happy to go over all of that with you guys. But first, please locate the chat. If you have any questions or want any clarification on anything I go over, please locate the chat, ask your questions in there, and we will get back to you and help you out and get you up to speed. Please also check out the description. I have some important links down there that I will be covering and talking about. So definitely check those out too. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and get going. So simply put, what is a BA? Like I said, a BA is a brand ambassador. But what exactly does that mean? Brand ambassador is someone who simply represents a brand. Usually they're going out in like trade shows, events, retail locations, or just hitting the street and doing like guerrilla marketing. And they are handing out merch, talking about the brand, handing out samples, handing out pamphlets. They could be doing a number of things, but all of them support the brand and all of them get the word of the brand out there, so that consumers get to know more about the brand, and maybe they've heard of the brand, but they're not really sure what the brand is all about. That's what brand ambassadors do. We let consumers know what the brand's all about. But what further, like what does it look like, for our brand ambassadors? Dragons, we strictly deal with alcohol. We work with the coolest companies in the liquor department field, whatever it might be. We strictly work in alcohol, and it is so much fun. And we hand out samples. We do sampling so that people can actually try it. Well, 21 and up can try it. So it's very fun, it's very outgoing, and simply put, dragons tell stories and pour drinks. And in doing so, we push bottles. So a big component of being a dragon is that sales component. But honestly, if you're out there having a great time and doing your job and telling the brand story, bottles are going to fly off your table, which is great because we pay commission. So it's worth it to you. Other perks of Hire Dragons, we let you choose your own tastings. Some agencies assign you to whatever tastings they have available, and they don't really give you much choice in the matter. Dragons, though, get to choose their own tastings. You get to see how much that tasting is paid for. What are you supposed to wear? What are you opening? Who are you opening? And all the details that you would want to know going into a tasting, you get to see up front before accepting it. And you get to choose which ones you do accept, which is fantastic. The other thing really cool about our company is in a lot of cases, we let you set your own rate. Like what? Like what company lets you say how much you want to get paid? Not very many. And we do that. So you can actually put bids in on different tastings and for the hourly rate that you would prefer to work, which is fantastic. We try and give you as much control and support over the tastings that you get to choose. We also have a killer support team that is always there to help you guys out if you have any questions, not 100% sure what to do, or just need some help moving some tastings around or something like that. We are always there for you, and our main goal is to support you. We're always there when you need it, and we really want you guys to be successful. So that's our whole point of our support team, is to make sure that you guys are supported and you guys are successful in what you do. We do have opportunities for you guys to level up. A lot of our dragons become career dragons, where they make this not just their gig work, not just their part-time work, but actually their full-time job, and it supports them full-time. And it's totally up to you. And if you want to level up your skills, your profession, how you talk to people, whatever the case may be, we will help you succeed in those goals and those personal goals for you. We do offer access to benefits as well. Not many gig jobs can say that. But again, we want you guys to be successful. I don't know how many times I can say it. But yeah, access to benefits a month after you start working with us. You don't have to wait 90 days. Like, that's crazy. And it's totally up to you if you want to take advantage of the benefits, but they are fantastic. It's both health and financial, plus a few other perks. Even if you don't accept the benefits, you still get killer discounts and fantastic savings. And it's awesome to have as an option for you, even if you don't pay for the health and financial benefits. We also will take dragons on who have never heard the word brand ambassador before. So if that's you, don't worry about it. No experience necessary. You guys don't need to know what you're doing because we will help you with that. We'll educate you in the process and we'll get you up to speed. Those first few tastings might be a little bumpy, but don't worry about it. You will do fantastic and we will get you up to speed in no time. So again, please check out the links below. One of them is how to be a dragon. So when you go there, you're going to sign up to be a dragon and get your profile started in the den. So please check out those links down in the description. But furthermore, let me talk about pay real fast. So I've already said how incredible the job is, how easy it is, flexible, and how many perks you get for working with Hire Dragons. But what does it pay? So a lot of industry-wide, the minimum is going to be $20 an hour. In some markets, that's a little bit higher, but in most, we always do market research in a new market we go into. And in all the markets, we pay usually top. The lowest you're ever going to see on our platform is going to be $25 an hour. And if you're getting $25 an hour, you will be getting commissions. So you're not only going to be getting $25 an hour unless you're sitting on your butt not doing anything. So as long as you're out there having a great time, you will be selling some bottles and you will be getting more than that $25 an hour, which is fantastic. Also though, unless you set your own rate, you get to choose that hourly rate. Let's see. So at this point, I lose a lot of people because they're like $25 an hour. Like, that's ridiculous. Who pays $25 an hour? No one pays $25 an hour unless you have like a master's or a PhD or something like that. And no, we do. It's legit. Most of our dragons actually get $30 an hour on average. So it's fantastic. And it's not a scam at all. Everyone always thinks it's a scam at this point, but this is the way the industry pays, and the brands have this money, and it is worth them to pay that money to get the word out, to have people try their product, to have an excellent individual as yourself representing them and their brand and telling their story. It's worth it to them, and that's why we can pay so much. So again, requirements. Not really any as far as experience goes. In most states, we do want you to have state certification. That's a law. There's no really way around that, but you can get them online for pretty cheap. It depends on your state, but usually it's between 10 and 15 bucks. We also want you to have your contractor toolkit, which generally includes like a table, a tablecloth, bartending tools, a trash can, all that fun stuff. Stuff you have probably already laying around your house or could procure pretty easily and pretty cheaply. So that's about it as far as requirements go. So very simple. But the biggest requirement is we want you to be outgoing and ready to sell. That's the biggest requirement we need of you guys. So sign up process, again, it is down in the description. The link is down in the description, but let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to go to BA101.com. That is our first website that you're going to go onto. Click a button. I think it says like get started now. There's a few different options to get to it. Feel free to scroll around and learn more about our company. There's some great information on that website, but if you're already ready to go, click that get started now button on the website, and it's going to have you fill out a basic information form that's getting your profile set up. Right after you hit submit, an email is going to be sent to you. Be careful because sometimes this does go to spam. So it will be sent to you automatically. So please make sure you go jump into your email inbox and check it, open it, and that's verifying your email. And that basically tells us that you're a human and not a robot trying to make a profile. So once you make that, you're also going to be logging into the den for the first time. And at that point, you are going to be prompted to start your onboarding and start your education process with us. It's pretty short. Most people can fly through it within an hour. Some people like to take their time and go a little bit slower. And it's, again, totally up to you on when you want to do it. But there are jobs waiting for you already in the den, and we'd be super excited to have you on board and get you started. One last thing though that I do want to mention is our why. So I've talked about why it's important for you to become a brand ambassador, the perks that you get, and why you should even consider this, right? But why do we do it? Are we a company? Like, why do we care about this? And our why is that we believe that every single person has great potential and deserves a chance to thrive and be successful. So that is so important to us, and that's why we give you so much power over what you do, and we give you the reins in how successful you want to be, and that's why we're always there right behind you to support you and make sure that you can realize your greatness and be who you want to become. So that's why we do it. But again, go sign up, please. We will see each other again in orientation. Someone is always there just a click away to help you out if you ever get stuck in the onboarding process, and we'll get you started and answer any questions you have and all that fun stuff. So super excited to have you guys. Hopefully you all go sign up right now and get started. And always remember, one thing we like to say here at Hired Dragons is always be yourself, unless you can be a dragon. So thanks so much, guys. I hope to see you soon, and bye for now.